Alright guys, welcome back to the 4th episode of From the Bottom. So today we're going to be talking to Carlos, asking him what he does, what his business name is, what services does he offer, when he started, why did he start, and what made him leave his 9 to 5 to start this business.
Yeah, so thanks for the intro. Yeah, so actually I still have a job. I'm an energy consultant specializing in renewable energies. However, I love that job, but I want my own business. Like I mentioned before, I had a business before, and even though it wasn't successful, I've always known that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and not just that, because that's just the title, but have my own business. So I don't think I mentioned it before, but my business name is Vazquez Hydro Solutions, and we offer residential cleanings, power washing services, soft washing services. So we clean things like roofs, which we do with a soft wash technique. We remove mold and mildew and algae with the chemical treatment. And our most popular service is probably just a regular power washing on concrete, things like driveways, sidewalks, curbs, things like that. Occasionally we'll do like the exterior area of pools. Again, remove mold, mildew, anything that could be potentially hazardous around the pool area, because again, the last thing you need is for somebody to mess up
any property or
mess up property, or somebody have an accident, slip, fall, break their head, God forbid. So again, it's those are all things that we offer here at Vazquez Hydro Solutions, and it's exciting. It's not really hard work. Thank the Lord, but it's fun. It's exciting. I personally love dealing with customers. And it's rewarding. I guess that's the best.
Is.
I guess that's the best word we can use.
Once you complete the job, where you take that very moldy algae concrete and you turn it back to like
how it
was. Nice and white, crisp. Just seeing that reaction of those customers, obviously, it's pretty rewarding.
Yeah, that's probably the best part of the whole deal is seeing the client's expression once you're finished with the project, because sometimes they think, man, there's really no way this is salvageable. Man, this is going to take a whole lot of work, or whatever the case is,
Or they think it's too expensive. They think that you got to pay thousands to get this concrete back to how it was before, like when they freshly poured it.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, this is a difficult time for businesses, but it's not impossible. So our biggest thing is we are very fortunate to be in a position where we can offer not only very competitive pricing, but competitive pricing with very competitive work. So we're not just underbidding people or offering really low prices and performing substandard work. We really are giving it 100%. Just because our prices are very competitive doesn't mean that our work is subpar or below standard. Because that's not how you retain customers. That's not what customer retention is. That's something that we learned.
And then since you put your name on the line, you obviously want to take pride in what you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you don't want to do just some whatever job, and then people go and put you on blast on Facebook or social media.
Because it will happen.
Yeah, it obviously will happen. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
To where I did this one guy's vehicle, and it's just. It's something childish to do, You tell them what to do right after you do their vehicle. I told them obviously to leave the truck on. Didn't do it, so he got mad that it started smelling a little funky, and we went on from there. But that's something little.
A learning curve, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a learning curve, and that's not to say that hiccups haven't happened for me, but just like Ruben. If I put my name on something, I give 110%. Because we are quite literally the faces of our own brand. So, maybe if down the line when we have not a client, but, we have an employee and it's not their job, maybe for them it's just a 9 to 5 or whatever, hey, that's understandable. They're not going to put in the same effort that the actual business owner is going to put in. And that's the difference between, at the very least for us now, as opposed to some larger companies that just have somebody trying to take a check home who may not necessarily care about the quality of work. So, again, that's, in my opinion, what sets us apart from the competition. Great prices and phenomenal work.
So what type of machine do you actually use, or
So right now I'm currently running a 3200 psi machine, which I personally like to use because a lot of times I'm doing houses that need quite a bit of work. So I'll do homes that the driveways are cracking, or they have a lot of chips and things like that. So if I go in there with a machine that has a 4,000 plus psi or a lot of power behind them, I'm going to cause extra damage to the concrete. So I don't want to go and perform a job or perform a task and actually have to pay the customer a repair fee or
or
somehow compensate
send out someone to end up fixing that
for the
problem.
damage. Yeah, exactly. So as of right now, because my clientele is a certain particular type of person, I have that set up. Like we mentioned with Ruben before, he didn't start with all the range of things that he currently has now.
Yeah.
But I do have plans for future machines and things of that nature. So I have a 20-inch surface cleaner, which is great. I used to do all my jobs with a 15-inch cleaner and just a basic 36-inch extension, which I'll be completely honest with you, even though it helped me quite a bit, it killed my back. I'm a young guy. I'm about to be 25 here in a couple of days, but don't let that fool you. I got the back of a 65-year-old. Why that is, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it's because I sit like this or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. So when you're hunched over for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, that really does take a toll on your back. So I decided to invest again, not only in my business but in myself, because I see this going long term. So I can't be hunched over again 2 to 5 hours a day, daily, almost daily, and be expected to perform again at that level that I want to perform. So I want my equipment to work for me as much as I want to work on it. So again,
so how much did you actually invest to start in?
So that's a great question. So like I mentioned previously, I found a lot of information on YouTube. It was a great resource. My initial investment was, believe it or not, $600. I found a great package deal where you can buy the actual pressure washer that came with the hose, a 25-foot hose, and a wand, and some other attachments for about $600, $700. And that got me started to kind of, again, get that ball rolling, get that ball moving. And then as I perform jobs here and there, again, I wouldn't necessarily even take a pay check from it. I would just reinvest that money into the business. For me, growth is more important than taking a check home.
This is why, because you had a 9 to 5, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very blessed.
So that's why we recommend to start, I guess, while you have your 9 to 5. Mm-hmm. That way, the money you're making off of your side business, you're able to just reinvest it into buying more machines, more products, better products, or maybe more marketing,
Whatever it takes to make your job easier, and whatever it takes to get you those jobs to actually come to fruition. So whether it's a newspaper ad, which honestly, I don't know who reads paper ads anymore, but Facebook ads or Google ads or whatever it is, whatever kind of marketing it is, or whatever kind of tool it is that's going to make your job more efficient and easier, not only for yourself and for others, that's what we're going to recommend. So like I mentioned, I'm very blessed to still have a 9 to 5 job during all this COVID stuff going on. So I never took a dime from all those jobs that I performed. I put all that money back into it. So my initial investment was about $600, and then throughout my initial investment and now, I've probably put another $600 to $900 back into it, and I still have a couple more $100 I want to put into it, just because again I want to buy the right equipment for whatever job may be thrown at me. So after my third and probably final investment for a while, I'll be good to go, honestly. So now I'm actually taking a little bit for myself, but it's still something that I want to keep growing. So anytime I get a job, I put at least 20% worth of my income or worth of that job into ads and into, again, my savings, so I can purchase those different accessories that I need to make my job easier. So again, I'm very blessed to be in the position that I am.
Alrighty, well, I guess that wraps up today's video for here with Carlos explaining what he does with Vazquez Hydro Solutions.
That's right. And
in our next videos, we'll discuss everything from marketing to how to reach out to people and how to talk to people, how to conversate with them, and how to just make a little side talk while you're actually doing your your services.
Or how to upsell. One thing.
How to upsell as well.
One thing I'm really
how to offer your other services that you may have in your sleeve or whatever. Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next vid.